fine. No, it was still muted. I went to say hi. Hi, everyone. It's Jan and Sprinkles on Wizards Within tonight. It's almost summer. Tomorrow's the day. What do you do for What are you going to do for summer tomorrow? Anything?
Well, here in the desert, we only have spring and summer.
Oh, aren't you just lucky?
And our summer started back in May.
Well, gee whiz, some of us just have summer starting tomorrow.
Oh, well, I hope they enjoy it. Right now, we have 105 in the shade. So we're having a spring break. Oh, my gosh, that's terrible. No, but I'm all ready for the summer. I'm into it. Matter of fact, I'm starting to plant some brand new bushes in front and around the house because I see your beautiful garden, and I'm like, oh, I got to make one.
Now, mine, all the azaleas are, of course, not blooming anymore, and they're some of the perennials are like coming up. You know, some have come up now, and then they'll go away, and then the next group will come up. So it's sort of interesting. Mm-hmm. But I have a friend of mine helped me plant a butterfly bush in the back of my property, and I'm waiting for the butterflies, but I haven't seen any. I don't know where they went.
Oh, you know what? You don't see them until after you plant them, and they are absolutely beautiful. I mean, I don't know where they hide until they see that bush, but they do. They start showing up, and they're really beautiful in such an assortment. At least out here by me.
Oh yeah, I remember. I didn't have that many a few years back, but now with this butterfly bush, I think, well, where are they? And I think, well, maybe they're out at your house.
Oh, well, that's a long flight.
I know, but you never know. Oh. Maybe they teleported. Who knows?
Maybe. All righty. So you're getting me laughing. I'm going to wind up coughing. Okay, so tell us what we are going to be doing today for our beautiful listeners out there.
Okay. What am I going to do? I am going to talk about, and we're going to talk about the language codes. Mm-hmm. And what are the, I'll go briefly into it, but it's from a book that fell off my shelf when I was looking for something else. And it's by, I'm going to give you the name of the author because it's a very interesting book. Mm-hmm. It's by R. Neville Johnston, okay? And it was written back probably the beginning of the 21st century, back in like 2000, I think. Oh. So, but what is interesting, it's fascinating because it's all about how we speak and what it does for our life, how our life responds to how we speak and what we have in our heads, basically what we think. Uh-huh. But let me I'll go over a couple things and then we'll talk.
Okay.
And we have words that we've come up with. There are words of disempowerment that we'll talk about tonight. And there's other odds and ends of little things that are just fascinating.
Yeah.
So whatever sound, think about this, whatever sound you make will program your life, mm-hmm. your reality. Do you believe that? Do you think that's true? Do you believe that's true?
Yeah, because once you have a thought and you act on it, you are mm-hmm. creating something there. Okay?
And wait until I tell you something later on.
Oh, I have to wait?
about what we just said. Tend to want to send vibrations, okay? So the words are over intention. What we say is mm-hmm. So when you are seeing words, your word forms are so powerful that whatever you say manifests.
Yes.
Right? But have you noticed how a lot of the language that is spoken today, and I see it now in reference to so many things going on in this country, it's about lack. Like lack is a very empowering word.
Yes.
And it's driven by lack of money, lack of love, lack of time, lack of you name it. So every time we speak in terms of lack, we create lack. Yes. Changing the speech will change us personally and planetarily. And why is it we are told that we have to go out and get it? We don't. When in fact, it's all right. Yes, and can righteous. So it's something I came up with, and I found it also in the book. Do you know that rhyming words actually activate the unconscious?
Oh, no.
Yeah, well, this is something that I never knew. And for years, I've been. Do you write poetry at all?
It's very rarely that I do. I'm usually doing.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather do it than write it.
Well, do you ever do sometimes like something come to you like in a rhyme, like you might be doing something and all of a sudden this little rhyme will pop in your head?
Yes.
I mean, that's like the divine telling you, oh, you're on track here.
Uh-huh. I did a lot of rhyming when I was in this one group. I mean, everything that was being said and was going on, it was like some sort of rhyme thing came over me. And I'm like, what the heck? Here we go again.
Well, that must have been that you were really in tune.
Yes.
Aligned with your own being. You know what I'm saying? You're allowing it to flow.
Yes.
And I think that's interesting because sometimes I haven't done it for a while. It hasn't come to me. And then one day, a few weeks back, I was just ready to go to bed, and all of a sudden this rhyme came in. I'm thinking, well, that's great. Do I have a pen? Do I have a pad? Do I have anything to write on? No. And of course it went by the wayside. I thought it could have been the poem of the year or something.
Yes.
Right? Or it could have been just And I think everything we require, we have already within us.
Yes.
Do you believe that?
Yes, definitely.
So why are we looking for it?
I'm not looking for it. Well, why I'm looking for it is to share it with others so they too can, I don't want to say understand, resonate. Resonate is a better word than understand.
Well, that's a good point, though. You know, I mean, but you really don't. I mean, you don't have to look for it in the sense of really strive for it. You could just open to it. Don't you think that's just open to it?
Oh, yes, and I've done that too. So I still do. Anything that comes in, sometimes this creative force inside me just goes with it. I have to do and get it up there, and I do. It's hard, but it can be done.
Okay.
If I can do it, I'm going to do it, and do it for betterment also. On the internet, that's all you're doing. Is trying to bring some resonating to others so that they can share.
Do you think that? Nothing. Do you feel nothing? Somebody said that to me a couple years back, and it put me it just astounded me. And I thought, huh? One of the first things this individual said to me was, "No thinking," and I thought, what the heck is this supposed to mean?
Now what is the difference of that? I think I thought. Thought is in the past tense. Think is now.
Thinking doesn't, it's not, no thinking. Absolutely. And I'll go into that in a bit. Okay. But I mean, well, I could say it right now. It takes, you know what it does? It gives away your power.
Oh.
And that's all I'm going to say. It gives away your power. And the suggestion is you say you either feel or you know. Yes. And you know what? And I have to tell you something very strange. I used to say I know. And you know how many people said, well, what are you, a know-it-all?
Oh, yeah, boy, that comes back at you, huh?
Well, but the thing is, it's better to say you know or you feel than to say I think, because it doesn't. Your power is given away.
Yes.
Okay.
I understand that. No, understand. I resonate with you.
Well, tell us why you don't understand. Tell us why you came up with this understand word.
Well, because they're two words put together, okay? And under means beneath, okay? And I don't like anybody beneath me. I like them standing right beside me. I don't want to see them standing in front of me. I am so conscious of that. And so when I say I understand, stand is saying that, well, for instance, standing tall, that you are on the upper rung of things, okay? And that is not a proper word to me to say that I understand. I rather say I resonate, because I'm not giving power over to anybody. I am accepting what
I get it. Yeah.
Okay.
I almost said I understand.
No, resonate. The word is resonate.
I resonate, yes. But it's just interesting because at times, I think I feel that you are the,
you're watching your words and you're jumping.
I'm watching my words. I am watching them.
I love it. Go ahead.
Yet, well, I feel that by watching your words and avoiding the disempowering words, it could change your life. But then again, see that we're not supposed to use but either, but I'm going to use it anyway. On the other hand, because but sort of cancels out what you're really trying to say. Okay, it puts it in a different perspective. So on the other hand, if we're using the appropriate words and the terminology that what should I say, allow things to flow, then our life changes. And but on the other hand, most individuals dislike change.
Okay.
Any kind of change. Okay. They'll fight for so there is no change.
Yes.
Right?
Right. Now, the word but can be turned into, well, what about this? And that deletes the disempowerment word of but. So it would, to learn these, though, it really takes time, and you really do have to watch your words. But what you're telling us here is that just by the words we are using, it disempowers us. So it is something to be conscious of how we verbally speak.
True. And you know what but?
What?
You know what it means? It basically takes back all the things that you said before you said but. So if you say, I love you, but guess what?
I love you has been thrown out with the bathwater.
Yes. So if you say something like that with a but, you can go back and rephrase it, and it will take it forward then.
Okay.
So instead of saying I love you, but say, oh, okay, cancel. I love you forever and ever and ever, or however you want to do it.
Right. If you do not want to be in a relationship, you can butt all you want.
That is true. That's a good point.
Oh, that's terrible.
No, that's good.
Well, yeah, it may be, but
I would love to see. I would like to.
Are we still talking about the same butt?
Well, I would love to see how others recognize this, acknowledge it, and pay attention to it in their speaking. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Yeah. I would love to go in a store someplace and overhear somebody saying, well, I surely have to do this, but well, you surely don't have to do it, obviously.
Yes.
Because you just canceled it out.
Yes, exactly. Oh, excuse me. I'm looking for something that I wrote down and now I can't find it. Okay.
So do you see anybody out there? Anybody chatting? Nobody's chatting, huh?
No, not at this time.
Where are they?
They don't want to know our language. I don't know. Maybe because there's also a delay to it. I don't know how much delay it takes. It should only be like a couple of minutes. Anyway, not to worry, because we'll have this out on there and they can listen.
That's fine.
Not content.
How about, remember we were talking about should? We should do this. We should do that.
Now, that's an acknowledgement that something needs to be done, and you're still not moving forward on it. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. And the thing is, you could replace it with could. I could do something instead of I should do something.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
Is that good?
Yes.
Yeah.
I could do a lot of things. I could do a lot of things.
But should you?
No shoulds. It's do it or don't.
Do it or do it. Just do it.
Do it.
Right?
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yes. So what other word you have?
Okay. How about wait?
Huh?
How about wait? You know, I'm waiting on a friend. Like what's his name says? Mick Jagger. You know, in that song from the Rolling Stones, I'm waiting on a friend. I'm waiting.
Right.
There's no such thing as waiting.
Well, yes, there is. It's when you're standing there and nothing's going on because the other person didn't show up.
Well, the thing is, okay, a quote from the book, life is timeless when you are feeling fulfilled, enjoying it, and being in the now.
Oh.
No waiting.
Oh, nice. I like that too. That's a good one. No waiting.
So it's about...
I'm enjoying the approaching friend.
Well, think of something else that you might be waiting on, because it doesn't happen. You wait forever. There's no wait. As long as you're waiting, does it ever occur? No.
No. Well, you know, it's very rare that I wait because, again, I'm more of a do it. You know, do it, get it done, and get it out of the way.
Well, see, that's good in some ways, because you're not waiting to do it. You're actually doing it.
Right.
Right?
Right.
How about try?
No, try. Try is saying that you already diminished your positive outcome or your positive result. There is no try. I dislike that word because if I say I'm going to try to do this, well, that means that you're not really sure you're going to do it. Is it going to get done? You know, there's no try. Why don't we just do?
That's good.
And work at it.
You want to work on it? You don't want to work on it. Work at it. No, you just want to do it.
Yes, that's what I said. Didn't I say that? No. Okay. But really, when people say they try, they are limiting themselves.
Good. That's a good point. Good point.
Yeah. Well, they do, because the definition of try is what? Do you have that?
I don't have it. You want to do it, but you haven't done it yet, so you keep trying to do it. Well, the thing is, like if somebody said, I'll try to be there, do you believe they'll be there? No, they're not. They're going to try.
Yes.
So trying doesn't get you anywhere.
That's right. It doesn't allow you to move forward, because you're saying try and you're already cutting that off. And you are limited, whatever it is that you are trying to do. You're already putting that stop sign in front of you.
How about the word? I think a good word to replace it would be attempt. Like I attempt to do something. I am attempting to do this. Because
I hope to do.
I think attempting wouldn't be hold you back. I think there's something about the trying word for some reason, because I think it speaks of failure.
Exactly.
Do you think? Yeah, that's what I was going to. Yeah.
Yes. You're already saying you're going to fail at it because you're not going to put your all into it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So to say try is like saying I'm not going to put my all into it. So it's going to be a shoddy thing that is not complete kind of thing. I was trying to find the right word for that.
No thinking.
No, no.
Oh, you're trying to find the right.
Oh, sure.
No trying.
Yes, nice trying. Oh my
goodness.
gosh. All right. So, what? Oh, that was the word try. What about
Mhm.
karma?
What is that?
Karma. The word karma.
Tell me about it.
I don't know. Karma means that something's you're putting out this, and oh gosh, you're putting out. To me, that's almost like putting a curse on somebody. Your karma is going to get you. Or
yeah. Okay. Yeah. I agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah. In the sense of let's see. If you can't, like, I don't feel like this is like we talk about in astrology. You know how it is, they say it might be a karmic connection or something like that. Well, yeah, it could be, but the thing is, what are we going to do about it? What are we going to do about it? Are we going to allow it to be, or are we going to go past that and maybe ask for assistance in moving through it, or healing it, or resolving whatever the issue might be between the two individuals? You know what I'm saying? But I'm not just saying about it. It doesn't have to be astrology. It could be in just generally in life. Like you feel like you're spinning on the wheel of life, of the karmic wheel or something. And why? Why do you want to do this? Well, I would say just ask for assistance. Ask for someone, one of the angels or whoever, the highest source, to come in and help you.
So it can be seen as something to look back on and try to place it in your life so that you can be better.
Yes. It's it could be a lesson that you just have to learn from, but it's not. You don't have to hang on to it. Would you hang on to it?
No. You just try to improve it. No, try. You would improve it.
You could improve it.
Yeah. Yes, you could.
If you choose to do so.
I couldn't, but you could. Oh my gosh, this is so funny.
Well, you know what? How about I change effortlessly? Thank you. In grace or something. You know, like you call in, like
you embrace change.
Yes.
Yes, that's good. I like that. Okay.
And just okay. So there's a few other things too, other words going on. Do you want to take a break?
Yeah, if you'd like, we can do that, and then we'll come right back. And don't go away out there, because we got some more to share with you. So
a lot more.
Yes. So true. Okay, we'll be right back.
Strikes by my window, hits my chest right in the morning, like a warning. Could have slept here
Yes, I'm here.
I forgot to unmute again.
Oh.
I'm talking to myself.
It takes time. It'll kick in after a while.
I know. How about the word need to continue on? Need. What do you think that is?
Well, need is saying that someone is or something is without.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And
so that can be disempowering. Do
you think it creates a block? I think it creates like a block if you need something.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So what would you do with that? Do you think, well, I don't know. Do you think if you say I need something, I need someone, I need this, I need that, it almost is like an obstacle to you getting it.
Yes, exactly. But
meaning like if you need, like saying you need money or you need love, well, you are loved, so why would you need it? Seriously. People, how everyone talks about, I need money. Well, if you keep needing it, you're not going to have it.
That's right. But and to put it out in that way, to say, I need to get a job. Okay.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
You're without. So that is almost like saying you have an understanding of what has to take place. Yes.
But if you said you need a job, you're not going to get one, because need keeps you from getting that. Okay, it'd be better to say, I don't know. Let's see. I am creating a job for myself, or something that's positive. That's positive. Because need, if whatever you need, you never
I'm
get.
aware to work. I'm aware that
we're not working here. We haven't gotten to work yet. Wait until you hear that one.
What? We got work too? Oh my gosh! What are you doing to me? Work.
Well, how about create something? You can create a job, because really you could create it by just putting it out there.
I could do wonders.
Yes. Yes.
I can do wonders in a field that I like.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
So the word need is lacking, is saying that there's a lacking of it.
And it's also about fear, because it prevents you from having something. The more you need something, the more you aren't going to have it. It's not going to happen. So when you hear someone saying, I need this, and I'm not saying, I'm guilty myself. Guilty is another word we'll get to.
We have a lot of words. Go ahead, good.
No, but I mean, I think like if I say it, I've been guilty of it too, and I'll say that, I need this. Well, the thing is, when I look back, thank goodness I didn't say it very often, okay? I didn't. But I hear others around me saying, I need this, I need this, I need this.
Yes.
Okay, good luck.
Yeah, well, what is it being said when someone says that to you? You need to. My daughter says that a lot, I got to tell you.
Tell her to stop.
She will turn to her child, one of her children, or somebody else and say, well, you need to get things more organized. Or you need to brush your teeth. Now,
you do?
Well, yes, you do.
But you don't need to. You just do it.
Right. So go brush your teeth.
How about you choose to brush your teeth?
Yeah. Go choose it now, I would say.
Or desire, or it's something other than the word need. Need makes you needy, and I don't think you want to be needy.
Right.
It prevents you from having. It does. So I think a good I think no, we cancel the think. I feel that the best we can do, like in the next couple weeks, let's start observing how other people bring these words in.
Yes.
I think that would be fun to just, keep an eye on how others speak and, where's it taking them?
Right. Well, that need to is like saying you know better than them.
Hmm.
Would that be kind of right? Because if someone says you need, they're telling you won't be doing you. I don't know. You haven't done it. The word need is
so like somebody else would say, you need to do this right now.
yes.
Really? Well, what are they afraid of? That you'll be better than them, or you'll do something that excel at something. No, if they're saying that you need to do this, that means they're afraid of something that you're going to do.
Oh. Okay.
It's because there's a fear tone to it. There's a fear mode to it.
Oh, okay. I see. I'm understanding. Oh, nope.
No,
I'm not understanding. I'm resonating. I got to catch this. Okay. So, yeah, I can resonate with that as well.
Can you? Good. I that's one of the words I hear a lot here and there. And it's just, really, why are you doing this? Why are you saying this? Because it's holding you back. You're not going to have anything if you keep saying this.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm. And I think
I
feel, tell me, Sprinkles, do you feel like if someone is in a love relationship, mm-hmm. and they're talking, and how sometimes you can hear people talking, or you read things, and it's, oh, I need you, darling, I just need you so bad. What do you need them for? What is it? What's the need about? Right. You're to me, that means you're afraid that they're not going to be there.
Yes, I resonate with
do you feel that that's sort of a kind of the underlying message?
Yeah, because we have all that we need within.
Yes.
So we are.
So why does everyone keep saying they need it?
I don't know. But yeah, why you really don't have. Well, see, I love my husband very much, but mm-hmm. I don't need him around me every 5 seconds. So, I mean, we're going on 47 years of marriage, so mm-hmm. I don't have a need there. Do you know what I mean? So
yes.
I wouldn't use that, and I wouldn't. I certainly wouldn't tell him I don't want him around me every 5 minutes. That's for sure, because I do love his company. I do love what we do together. I do love mm-hmm. what he does for me, and I love what I do for him. Mm-hmm. And I love what I do when I'm sharing with others. So that is taking out a need. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's because there's no lacking. It's having no lack as well.
True. Mm-hmm. Guilt. How about guilt?
Let's see, guilt. Guilt is a feeling of having agreed that no, not a feeling to have agreed, of a feeling of done yourself, a feeling of you done yourself.
Okay. And do you think it's almost like a control on some level?
Yeah, it can be. It
doesn't have to. I don't think it has to be, but I think it depends what the situation is, I think. And I don't know. I feel it's another fear kind of thing also.
Yes, to acknowledge that you too have, because guilt is saying, unless you're calling somebody else guilty, that mm-hmm. It is saying that they have to come to accept that mm-hmm. they do or did or said as well.
Yes. Yes. I agree. Mm-hmm.
So, but you can use the different words too and says, yes, I've been in that place as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I've said things like that as well.
Oh, I have too. I've.
So
But
that really disempowers that word of guilt, but you're still bringing forth in the conversation that guilt is there. If
yes.
you know what I mean. So okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well,
And
I got to tell you,
I think it's a control. I really do. It's some way that I don't know.
then that makes one better
Yes.
than the other.
Yeah. I think I feel that there's a fear connected also because it's a past. It's already taken. You feel guilty about whatever, and it's past. So you're afraid it's going to show up again. So there's a fear thing again.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I can. Yeah, I can see that. Yes. Interesting.
How about falling in love?
I never fall in love. Okay, I want to be standing there on my own 2 feet.
I didn't know you had to fall in love.
No, I don't have to fall in love. It was reciprocated.
Mm-hmm.
And that is exactly what love is to give back and forth. So
Sure.
falling is like, you what would somebody push you down into it? So it's leaving the falling out of it and just using the in love.
And also, it's about like opening your heart. I could open my heart to you, that kind of thing in a relationship, or something on that level instead of falling. Yeah, the falling makes me like, are you kidding me?
Yes.
Did you fall in love? No.
No, I've been in love. I am in love. I
am love, and he is love. And so we're love together, right?
Exactly.
And that the minute you go, I think if you go that way, then your vibration is on a higher level.
And not only that, but when you say I'm falling in love with somebody, that means you're tripping yourself up.
Absolutely. That's perfect.
Into a relationship.
That is really good.
Yeah, because you're looking to be in a relationship, but here you just tripped and fell on your face. So, that's falling in love.
Oh my goodness.
But very interesting with the words that all are here. And
yes.
I'm going to have to find some more disempowering words as well. Well, what about right, so we've been counteracting with the disempowerment of words with empowerment words, correct?
Yes, and I think we're not going to have time. There's too many. No, I'm just saying.
Yes, I agree.
There's still like anger and hatred. Yeah. Those are two big ones that I think I feel we need to just
do a whole new show. We need a whole new show to do that one.
we need a new show to do the empowering.
No, we don't need. We will.
We choose to have a new show.
Thank you.
For empowering words to help us stay in the moment.
Yes. Good. I like that. What about the word right or wrong?
Oh, right or wrong. What do you feel was wrong? What do you feel was wrong this week? Let's put it that way.
Not resonating, which means not understanding. No.
Cancel that.
Right, cancel. Right or wrong. You're asking someone to choose a positive or a negative is right or wrong. Okay?
No, I'm just asking you, what did you do this week? What did you feel was wrong this week?
Not sure. Remind me. Did I tell you?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm just asking you.
What did I? Nothing. Nothing. It all went according to what I was doing when I was doing it and where I was doing it and how I was doing it. So I didn't have any wrong so far. This may be wrong. No, this is.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Talking about right and wrong means that you're judging,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, there you go. And anything you feel, let's see, is wrong makes you wrong. Think of it. Give that a little moment in your mind.
Sort of like having to stand up to what you believe is right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And to also be open to what may be wrong. So you have to weigh these. You have to weigh this, the right and the wrong, so that you can come to it means you haven't come to a conclusion yourself that you're asking this, is this right or wrong? Correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because if you think right and wrong, then you're, like I said, you're judging, and that's something that has to go by the wayside.
Yes. So how do we?
How do we do that?
Yes. How?
That's a good question.
How about giving choice? Is choice on one of those words on your list? So let's say there's a situation where someone is trying to do this in a way to say, is this right or is this wrong? That's something that's been put out there, and it's like saying that they're not decided in what.
It's like cancel the whole right and wrong.
Right.
That's basically what it is. Like one should stop. One chooses to stop referring to right and wrong.
Right. Okay. Good. Now, of course, and to empower the words, you can say, well, the choices that we have can be this and that.
That's
or
okay. Yeah.
This and that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that they can resonate with what you're putting out there.
Yes.
Okay, so what are the choices? That something needs to be done here. Do we be afraid and go ahead and try to be in fear and survive? Or do we turn around and we try to make it all secure for all? Okay, so
yes.
That is just leveling the right or wrong. It pushes it down. And these are choices that individuals have to make. So whether it's right or wrong, it doesn't matter. It's what is to be chosen to do about it.
Perfect.
Oh, did I say that?
That was very, very good. Did you channel that?
No. No. Well, maybe I did because
I'm not saying you couldn't when it's not yours. I'm just saying that was that's exactly. It's good.
Yes, because but that is a kind of a judgment too, but it's an open kind of judgment if you kind of get what I'm saying.
Oh yes, I do.
Okay. All right. So, what about procrastinator? We didn't discuss that, and we got 10 minutes.
No, we haven't. And you know what I was going to? May I interrupt for one moment?
Sure. I'm sorry if I interrupted you.
No. It's not like that. It's just I since we have not that much time, I will talk procrastinator, and I feel we can continue on with the anger fear thing, because the anger and the hatred we haven't touched, and it's very involved. And then I thought, well, we could take that to next week, and then we could talk about the empowering words.
Yes.
After like started out with finish up with the disempowering things, and then go into the the rest of it with the empowering and, the shifting and how we can get there.
Okay, you also wanted to speak about solstice, and I thought you were going to do that in the beginning, and you didn't, because I actually
You know what? Let's do. Do you want it? I only spoke. Said I just wanted to mention a little bit about tomorrow and what's going on.
Yes.
Briefly. Do you want to just? Should we save the procrastinator?
Yes, because we can add that in with the anger and the hate.
Okay.
Sound good?
That'll be good, because there's a lot of stuff on that.
Yes, I could imagine.
So anyway, we'll take that to next week, and there may be some other things that go along with it that we will talk about before the show. And but the only thing I want you to say something about the solstice too, if you have anything.
Okay.
We spoke a little bit about it, and the only thing astrologically, I think the solstice is, we know it's the longest day of the year. And I just heard, I was watching one of the World Cup games, and they mentioned that, I guess, where was it? In Moscow, I guess it was, that, and St. Petersburg, that the sun was starting to come up at 3:00 in the morning.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, yesterday, I think it was, yeah. So I don't know what it'll be tomorrow. It'll be interesting. But I just feel that, and it didn't set until 10. So it was 5 hours of darkness, and that was it.
Oh my goodness! Really?
Wouldn't that be like wonderful for just a couple days?
No. No. Do you know what my days are like? Oh my gosh!
So the sun is going into will be in the sign of Cancer starting tomorrow, which marks the summer solstice. And it's a time to just enjoy the beauty of what's going on around you in nature. And I just feel that it's an important time to just take a breath. Okay. And also it's good for June's continuing to be good for communications skills, listening, empathy, genuine communication, and also how to be present to others, to make an effective response, so that there's give and take. And so it's also Venus and Mars are opposing each other, which is unusual. And so this increases attraction, magnetism between males and females, and it's perfect for a romantic solstice picnic.
Oh, nice.
So it also indicates what we were just talking about, or we'll continue to talk about next week: fear and love, war and peace, hatred and acceptance.
And procrastinating.
So the main thing is plant some seeds, whether it's in your garden or whether it's in your...
Get out. I'm planting lilac bushes tomorrow.
It'll be great. It'll be wonderful.
Oh, I hope so. That would be wonderful. Go ahead.
Also, not just, garden planting seeds is wonderful. Also plant seeds within yourself.
Exactly, yes.
That can take place.
And bloom.
Yes. It's perfect for that.
I agree totally. I resonate with that. No, and it's like, just take a time to enjoy nature, even if you don't go up to the woods or whatever trees or bushes are around you. That's life itself, and it's good to kind of take in that there's a purpose for this tree, there's a purpose for this bush, there's a purpose for us, and we all do need to bloom once in a while. So take a little bit more care of ourselves at this time, because it's a great time to do it. Is that what you were saying?
Yes.
I
knew
it.
I knew you did.
Yes, it is, and it can be very empowering too, because if we take that time, if we can do it every day, that would be awesome. if we take the time to acknowledge the life that is around us, and it's not only in the animals or because there's a lot of critters out here by me. So it's not only in the animals, it's in the trees, it's in, I can actually, when I do meditate, this may sound crazy, but when I meditate on my porch, and my porch becomes alive. By alive, I mean I can feel all the little ripples within the porch itself. When you walk on it, I feel that, I sense it, I can see it, and it has even in as far as the tree and having a porch, the wood itself, it automatically has their ripples, and so do we.
Okay. Yeah. I agree. So
to actually go into your surroundings, wherever you are, if you take a minute, if you take 5 minutes, if you take 10 minutes, whatever, try to do that just to connect with the earth. Try to do that. Get out there and allow it to come into you, because it's very rewarding. At least that's, for me, it is, and I would hope that it would be for everybody else.
And since it's a summer solstice, I agree, and I feel that it's a powerful time to do that. I mean, you could have something shift considerably if you take 5 minutes or 10.
Yes.
And if you do it tomorrow, maybe you'd want to do it the next day. And even if it's just 5 minutes.
Yes.
Can you imagine? I mean, I would try it for a week or so and see what happens.
Yeah. I do everything that I do. I'm usually doing something that is, creative. Because what we do when we use our hands, we are creating something with our hands. When we use our minds, we can create with our minds and see it come about. I just want to say, everybody is so unique, so precious, so individual, and we all have something to share. And sharing these words has opened my eyes, and I'm ready to kind of keep a list with me and not do them.
Well, I agree, because how many times on the show now I've caught myself using certain words, and I'm thinking that's so automatic.
Yes.
It's like we're not paying attention.
Yes.
Because as long as we start to use them, the empowering words instead of the disempowering ones, wow, I can't wait to see what happens.
Right, and for those that are in a position to where they are very content with their life, that's why they're content, because they've applied themselves in not having the quotation marks need to have more, but because they are satisfied with what they have. And go within, you'll see there's so much more there as well. So I just love this. I love you, Jane, because you do such wonderful work, and you got me on these strand of work.
Well, you just are so good yourself. Are you kidding me? And I just noticed, I just said, I cannot wait. Now stop. I can't.
Oh, you better stop.
I cannot. Oh my gosh.
I
can take what comes to me and create something new.
Yes, because what you speak, you create. Right? Okay, folks. Well, we have to go.
Yeah, darn.
I know. I was enjoying this very much, and we hope that you'll come join us in the next show as well, because we have more to say on this subject. So
it'll be fun.
Yep. Love and light, everybody.
Good night.
See you next week.
Misty mountains, dusty roads ahead, crossing rivers, dreaming of a bed, from a window in the mighty clouds up high. I can touch a stream of gold above, breaking through with hope of light and love, giving peace of mind to those of us who try. Try to make a way. I can hear you say, let the sun shine on the broken, let the summer come again, let the heat find all the frozen, let the force in. And I am above, above, I feel above. Oh, you have seen 1,000 lovers meet, you have seen 1,000 tired feet, seen them rest upon a hill beneath a crown. Try to make a way. I can hear you say, let the sun shine on the broken, let the summer come again, let the heat find all the frozen, let the force in. And I am above, above, I feel above. Oh, let the sun shine on the broken, let the summer come again.